What's going on with it, guys? UCF Jaguar here with GenJag.com, and the Jaguars unfortunately dropped this Week 8 game in London to the Philadelphia Eagles, falling by a score of 24-18, and now the Jaguars fall to 3-5 on the season, 2 games back on the AFC South. They've lost 4 games in a row, 5 out of their last 6 games, and the Jaguars just are not a good team, and it's really unfortunate. We once had Super Bowl hopes. We were once a team that started off the season 3-1, but a whole bunch of different things happened. You know, bad quarterback play, the not having any kind of a run game, injuries at all different kinds of positions, especially on the offense, the defense not being as dominant as we wanted them to be, and it's been bad, man. And really, in this game, I guess if there's one positive in it is that the Jaguars didn't get blown out in the first half. Before this game, the Jaguars were being outscored in the first half 57-0. And, you know, this game, in the first half, we once held a 6-3 lead, and that's really when the game went south. And it was within 2 minutes when the Jaguars were up 6-3, hoping to add on at least a field goal to improve the score to, you know, a 9-3 situation. But, you know, the Jaguars, they were driving down, and Keelan Cole caught the ball on a little out route, and he fumbled. Like, he fumbled at the Eagles' 45-yard line, and that's completely unacceptable by Keelan Cole. I'm so tired of this dude. This is the second time in 3 weeks that he fumbled on that same exact little out route, and I don't understand why it happens, you know? Like, this guy is no longer an undrafted rookie. This guy is now... Sorry, someone's calling me. This guy is now in his, you know, second year as a starter. I think he's got, over 20 games of NFL experience, and he's still making rookie-ass mistakes. I mean, those out routes, all you have to do is catch it and secure it. You know there's a guy coming behind you. It's not like they Patrick Peanut Tillman punched the ball out and, forced a fumble. It's bad, you know what I mean? He fumbles, and that completely changed the game. The Eagles went down there and scored a touchdown, taking the lead in the first half, and you really saw the game kind of change from there on out. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, there's people out there. I'm going to start off by saying this. Is Blake Bortles a good quarterback? No, he's not. Is he a franchise quarterback? No. Is he the long-term answer for the Jaguars? No. You know, he's not any of that. But, you know, there's people out here that basically had their Blake Bortles hater glasses on and just blame Blake Bortles for every little thing that went on. Look at this game, man. The Jaguars ran for a total of 8 times this game. The Jaguars' leading running back was Carlos Hyde. He had 6 carries for 11 yards. For the second week in a row, Blake Bortles led this team in rushing yards, you know, with 43 rushing yards. You know, to end the game, they threw 31 consecutive times. This is a team that said, oh, we want to be a power running team. You know, we want to run the ball every game, kind of like Marone says. But they no longer, I don't think, trust their offensive line. Our offensive line is booty, man. They can't get any push. Like, you saw at the first half, Blake Bortles was basically getting sacked every time he dropped back. I think Blake was only 7 for 8 in the first half. You know, it seemed like he was getting hit all the time in the first half. They're not getting any push in the run game. And, I think that this coaching staff does not trust the offensive line at all. So now they're forcing Blake Bortles to now drop back and put the team on his shoulders. And, you know, with Blake Bortles, man, he didn't win this game for us, no, but he also didn't lose it for us. He didn't get any turnovers. You know, granted, he probably didn't see the field very well. I know I saw some graphics on Twitter with some guys being you know, pretty open, but, you know, we got to take it for what it is, man. I mean, he's probably going to be our quarterback for the rest of the year. I know all these people are throwing all these crazy trade situations out at me, but Jaguars ain't trained for a quarterback. Let's be real. We either got Blake Bortles or we have Cody Kessler. I know a lot of people are going to be hating. Oh my God, we're not going to trade for quarterback, guys. It's not going to happen, okay? If it does happen, look, a quarterback, it takes him 3 weeks to be able to transition, at least 3 weeks to transition into a new system. With the way our team is right now, a quarterback, a Tyrod Taylor, you know, a Teddy Bridgewater, people throwing out there, those guys aren't going to fix our team. You know what I mean? It's not going to fix our team. You know, our best bet is to draft a quarterback, you know, next year and just ride with what we have in Blake Bortles or Cody Kessler. And really, dude, this team, they have to do their jobs. You know what I mean? We have Keelan Cole dropping balls. You know, DJ Chark dropped the touchdown pass in the end zone. Could it have been a better pass? Yeah, it could have been a little bit in front of him, but at the same time, it was right over his head. It's not like he had to twist back for it. It was over his head. He had 2 hands on a ball. Come on, give me that. And, I thought, if you're going to look at some positive things, I thought D.D. Westbrook had a good game. D.D. Westbrook is our best wide receiver on the offense. I don't know why he doesn't get more targets. It's just, that is what it is. We did get a couple of turnovers on the defense. Jalen Ramsey got his first pick of the season. We forced a fumble on Carson Wentz. Our special teams was really good. Lambo was a perfect 4 for 4 out there. He made like a 57-yarder. Our punter, Logan Cook, he did pretty well. Pinned him at the 5-yard line one time. But our defense, man, we're no longer generating pass rush with 4 players. We now had to send blitzes in order to get any kind of pressure. We're not getting out the field on third down, which is bad. We don't have the excuse this year that, the offense sucks, so the defense isn't inspired. Look, we scored a field goal or something like that, and we gave them the ball at the 5-yard line. I forget what the sequence was. At one point, we had them at a 3rd and 10 from the 5-yard line, their own 5-yard line, and they took that drive and went for a touchdown. This team just is not good. It's not good, man. I don't know what else to say about that. We have a bye week coming up. I wish it would have come a week sooner. But the Jaguars, man, this season is what it is. I don't see us making the playoffs. So in order to match our record from last year, we'd have to go 7-1 down the stretch. That ain't happening. The best we could do is go 9-7, and with the way the AFC South is, the Jaguars started off hot. The Titans were then hot after. Now the Texans are running a 5-game win streak, so I don't see us being able to catch the Texans unless they all of a sudden slump. But yeah, the Jaguars, it's rough, man. And we got taken aback by a bunch of injuries, man. We're on our 3rd left tackle, which hurts. Carlos Hyde wasn't picking up the right, blitzes. We're out there with practice squad tight ends out there running out David Greenidge and Blake Bell. We got friggin' Keelan Cole is a problem, man. We need to probably start. I don't want to see much more of him. We can keep him around and everything, but I want to see DJ Chark get more meaningful snaps just because I have seen some good things out of DJ Chark. But, you wonder what's going on with the offensive play calling. We only decided to run the ball 8 times. Is it that much of a lack of trust with the offensive line? I don't know. At this point, man, the season is what it is. I know a lot of people are out there going to be rooting to lose to get a good draft spot. I don't know if that's me, man. I'm all about pride. I want my team to win. If my team's out there battling, I want them to come out with a victory. I don't really care about where we fall in a draft. I know it's a more logical thing to do is look at draft position and stuff like that, but I'm all about pride, man. I'm all about the record books. When you look back and say, the Jaguars lost 7 out of their 8 matchups of this team, I don't want to be losing to teams. I don't want to be dropping division games and stuff like that. But, it is what it is, man. It sucks how we couldn't pull out this victory. If we pull out the victory, we're 4-4 going into the bye, and we actually have a decent shot at doing something. But now we're 3-5. Or, like I said, we would have been 4-4 if we won. Now we're 3-5. The team sucks, is what it is. We'll see what happens down the stretch. I don't see us probably really do much at a trade deadline unless they I don't think anything's going to happen at a trade deadline, to be honest with you. I think this season is kind of scrapped. I hate to be the negative guy, but yeah, it sucks. The Jaguars have me very disappointed. It's been a rough year, losing 4 in a row on what we thought was going to be a good year. We're losing, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. Blake Bortles is 24 for 41, 59 yards, or 59% completion percentage, 286 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 turnovers. We were in the turnover game +1, so we had that good. But the same exact things come back to haunt us. But let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys later.